They thought last year was luck, that we weren't built for this. But we always knew what this team was capable of, that this team was built different, knew the fire in our game and the hustle in our step. Nah, last year wasn't a fluke, it was a warning. This city, this team, we don't need your respect. We take it. And when it's win or go home, we go hard.
This is the Indiana Pacers, and just 5 months ago, they were one game away from winning it all. But then,
good contest from Dort. Haliburton falls down. He looks hurt. Here comes SGA the other way. Inside, and Williams throws it down. Haliburton's hurt right away when he fell. Of course, that strained calf. He's in pain, so emotional.
and just like that, the Pacers season's over, and OKC are champions. And after that devastating loss, the Pacers are looking for revenge. It's the 25-26 NBA season, and the Indiana Pacers are looking to take that one extra step to go win their NBA championship. Is what I would say if they weren't one of the worst teams in the NBA. No, your eyes do not deceive you. The Pacers are starting off their season 1-13 after just coming off a finals appearance. They're the 14th seed in a weak Eastern Conference. To put that into perspective, I made this graph. This graph shows every NBA team that made the finals since 2000 and their win/loss ratio 15 games after their final season. Out of the 50 teams in the NBA that made the finals since 2000, the 2016 Warriors had the best record, going 15 for 15 in their games after their final season, and the 2024 Mavericks had the worst, only winning 5, which is what I would say if the Indiana Pacers weren't 5 times worse. The Pacers only won 1 game. The Pacers' defense has been a major problem for them. Indiana's defensive rating is around 119.5, which ranks them near the bottom of the league. According to Fox Sports, their defensive rating of 123.1 puts them at 27th overall among the 30 NBA teams. Without Tyrese Haliburton, the Pacers are missing their best scorer, passer, and leader. Besides defense, the Pacers have a mix of problems this season that make them look worse than they should on paper. Beyond their weak defense, one of their biggest issues is roster imbalance. They have a lot of young, offensive-minded players, but very few good defenders and rebounders. This means they can score in bunches, but they can't match the toughness or discipline of other, more complete teams. Their bench is one of the most inconsistent in the league, often losing momentum the moment the starters come out, forces the coaching staff to overplay certain guys and leads to fatigue. Another major problem is poor half-court offense. Without Tyrese Haliburton, they struggle to create good looks late in the shot clock, and defenders can easily predict their sets. This makes Indiana extremely streaky. If they aren't in transition, their offense becomes slow and sloppy. Their turnover rate is one of the highest in the NBA, and those giveaways turn into easy points for their opponents. The Pacers also lack a true defensive leader or veteran anchor. Teams like the Celtics, Nuggets, and Bucks have experienced players who direct traffic and settle everyone down in intense moments. Indiana doesn't have that presence, so their young players often look lost on rotations or get caught ball watching. Add in poor rebounding, weak interior protection, and no reliable second start, and their problems start to pile up fast. However, back to the Pacers' defensive struggles. They can clearly be seen when looking at advanced metrics. Their defense rating has jumped from around 114.3 earlier in the season to 119.5 recently, meaning they're now giving almost 15 more points. Let's go back to the Pacers' defensive struggles. They can clearly be seen when looking at advanced metrics. Their defensive rating has jumped from 114.3 earlier in the season to 119.5 recently, meaning they now give up nearly 120 points per 100 possession, one of the worst marks in the league. Their opponent effective field goal percentage has also increased, showing that teams are hitting more efficient shots against them, especially from the paint and three-point line. Their defensive rebounding percentage is also low, meaning opponents often get second chance opportunities. Their steal and block rates have also dropped, signaling less distribution and pressure on the ball. Even their net rating, which measures the difference between points scored and allowed per 100 possessions, has shifted into negative territory, highlighting that while their offense can be solid, their defense is costing them games. These advanced stats show the Pacers' decline isn't just about perception, it's measurable in almost every defensive category. Not only that, but the offseason was full of bad decisions by the front office that left the team weak. They let Miles Turner, their main rim protector, leave in free agency without getting a good replacement. Instead, they relied on young bigs like Isaiah Jackson, James Wiseman, and Jay Huff, who have had injuries and aren't proven stars. They also stayed very cheap, avoiding the luxury task, even though Tyrese Haliburton had a season-ending Achilles injury, leaving the team with almost no top players. Their draft moves were questionable too, trading a 2025 first-round pick for a 2026 pick, which helped them later but made the team worse now. They also didn't lock in rising star Benedict Mathurin with a contract, which could cause problems in the future. After all of these problems happening at the same time, the Pacers are crumbling. From an NBA Finals team to a terrible start, horrible offseason moves, terrible defense, and losing Tyrese Halliburton, the Pacers have had one of the biggest fall-offs in recent time. Hopefully, they can pick back up momentum and make the playoffs. Anyways, that's really it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day.